The majority of the foundation funds stay right here with Stephenson kids. It is used to fund teachers, human resources, for our students here at Stephenson. Like this year, it provided additional music teacher time and then a counselor. It would also be nice if we could use it to supplement our technology teacher as well.
Now, only know about Portland Public Schools adopted the SPARK curriculum about 4 years ago. It builds on skill, strength, flexibility, balance, and health knowledge starting from kindergarten to 5th grade. The kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd graders have their own units and their own lesson plans, and then I do something different for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Of course, the 5th graders can do much more. They're more advanced in their skills and their strength. And I don't think recess is the same because you're not constructively challenging the kids physically and not developing skills. Even going outside and running around won't do the same as challenging both sides of your brain. You can open up pathways from the right and the left hemisphere by tumbling, by rolling on a mat, by climbing. You can keep your heart rate up for 20 minutes in physical activity. You can go back to your room and you can be ready to learn again. They have to move their bodies. We're a whole unit, we're a whole person. Body and minds are connected. Everybody grows up and it's an honor to be able to be a part of that.
And in this book, when we use the word cross, it means angry. So,
a library assistant does pretty much what a certified librarian does in their absence. And a big part of what I do is seeing every student in every class one time a week, and they listen to me either read or I present a lesson to them to help them work through the library and discover what they need. Then they get to check out every week. And I also help the teachers find things that they need in their classrooms. Like if they're doing a unit on frogs, I pull frog books for them. I can borrow things from other schools if we have a shortage of things.
a cross with us, rhinoceros. But why?
This is a really nice library. It's a good-sized library for a school this small. I've seen schools that don't have staffed libraries. They're dusty and they're unorganized, and the kids and the teachers just don't find the good things that are in them. I get hugged every day by kids, and I get asked by teachers every week and thanked by people for being here and having this stuff open, because it does make a difference in a school.
I finally got my book.
If we put in 100, what do you think is going to happen with the task?
The program they're using is called Scratch. It was a program developed by MIT. We use that to help them build critical thinking skills and problem-solving skills. I encourage exploratory learning. Sometimes when I start a new program with students, I'll give them some really basic skills, and then I'll give them some time to discover things.
Try zero. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look, I just kicked him. You try to get it into this bucket with those ramps. That's it. That's so gonna do it. What the? Yeah.
It's very exciting, especially to have technology in which it's something that they will use a lot in the future. And it's fun to see how they've grown from the first day when I started working with Ms. Dugan to now, and how comfortable they are. It's very fun to see. And they love it. They're excited, as you can tell.
Yeah, I
If there was no lab, their first exposure would be in middle school. It really puts them behind because usually in the middle school, they'll have one computer class. It usually is an elective, so that students aren't required to take it. Then what happens when they get to high school, they don't know how to type. They don't know how to do research skills. They don't have basic word processing skills or even presentation skills. Knowing how to do a PowerPoint makes you much more comfortable to be able to get up in front of a group for many, many students. And I'm very passionate about empowering the children here with technology skills.
That was 2 seconds.
I need to see everybody's hands. And she's been on a lot.
When you're doing conflict management, kids are aware that if they did not have positive choices and the guidance to make those, that life gets crazy, that kids start yelling at each other, that they start hitting and pushing when life doesn't go their way.
We got pretty mad at each other, and after that we apologized. Good.
Okay. Was it hard to apologize?
Because we had this big problem.
Being able to say stop, being able to use the I word, be responsible for how you feel. I feel upset when you call me a name. How did you start your conversation out?
I feel
good. Did you use your I word?
Because she does 2 types of programs. She comes into the classroom and does whole group lessons. Right now she's working on bullying and what bullying looks like, how kids can get out of a bullied situation, teaching children social skills, how to be a better friend on the playground. These are things that are just extra help for us that we don't get to in our normal classroom.
Because walking away is a choice? Oh, good. You used 3. You ignored it, you walked away to another game. It's very cool. And no fusses?
Nope.
Outstanding.
Ready, play. Over your shoulder.
I teach 5th grade band classes, and I teach general music for kindergarten through 3rd grade. And teaching songs, getting the kids involved in playing simple accompaniments to songs. And that way it's more added enjoyment for the children in learning songs and participating in the class.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol.
I teach choir to the 4th grade classes. They're learning about meter, so they learn about how many beats are in a measure and what note gets the beat, and tricky things like syncopation. Oh, that's a 1.5 beats instead of just 1 beat.
Now these 2 ready for D, F. Then you cross over to the A.
In music, you're learning to count, follow your music, know when to play during rests, know the value of your notes, how long you play them. Some are fast notes, some are short. It really is math, and I've had kids say, this sounds like math.
To explore that side of themselves in music, I think it's a really big deal, because then they're learning about one way they can be creative or one way they can express themselves.
Sometime later on in life, they'll say, I remember that band class, that was fun.
We know that state budgets are tight, district budgets are tight, but should we allow that to affect our children and their education and their future? Absolutely not. So it comes down to us. We need to take charge to make sure that our children get the very best, and they deserve it.